HUES by Style's first ever wedding special. The most jaw-dropping celebrity wedding gowns of all time.
So magical.
Yes, Style decoded what to wear to every type of ceremony.
Shoes are so important.
Plus, our proper girl's guide to being a good guest. It's all ahead on this special edition of HUES by Style. Hi everyone, welcome to the show. I'm Allison McNamara, and this week is all about weddings. And I have enlisted the help of two lovely women who are both happily married and have gone through it all. First, you know her, you love her, Shenae Grimes-Beech, yay! And lifestyle blogger and YouTuber Sazan Barzani, welcome. Hey! So first, before we get into it, what is the one piece of advice you'd give brides to be?
Chill out, chill out.
That's a good one.
All the details seem so important until the day. And then you're not paying attention, it's such a whirlwind, and you're just enjoying yourself. So don't sweat it before the big day.
Okay, that's a good one.
She took mine. I was gonna say that too. Like, you just have to relax. Everything's not gonna be in your control, so you kind of just have to go with it.
Well, first up, we're talking about wedding traditions, and there are a ton of the age-old tie-in-the-knot customs, and while some stand the test of time, it might be time to retire some of the others. So today we're playing a special bridal version of Oh Hey No Way called I Do, I Don't. So now before we dive into wedding trends, there is something we are all saying I do to at POPSUGAR, and that is the landmark Supreme Court decision ruling legalizing gay marriage nationwide. Huge victory for our nation, and we are all very much in support.
It is about time.
I love love.
I love love. Love wins. All right, so now let's talk about some of the wedding trends that have us saying I do or I don't. First, how about the themed wedding? Okay, you're gonna, I do know this is good. We like to, we like to have controversy.
You guys, I'm from Texas, so, I mean, we're kind of cheesy in that way. I like the rustic theme, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I do like that.
Yeah, that's an aesthetic though.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not talking like Disney style.
I think the whole wedding should have a vibe, for sure.
That's a good one, vibe.
You know, a vibe, an aesthetic, but I don't know about themes.
I'm not about that theme life, but I could get behind like a pretty like Pinterest wedding. Like I'm all about some sparkly lights in a barn.
Make it Pinterest worthy.
Next up, matching bridesmaids, even down to the same hairstyle, dress, shoes, makeup. I do or I don't? I don't either. You do?
Yeah.
This is funny because I thought you'd be the last person
as a bride. I'm just saying, like if I was a bridesmaid, I would want something unique that suited my body and all the rest. But as a bride, you want to stand out. You're like, yeah, all of you look the same, and let me have my moment.
But couldn't you have your moment in like a dress style that kind of suits everyone's body type, but they're slightly different, like a strapless for one girl?
For sure, for sure. But I think there's something nice that makes the bride really pop in those photos when everyone is kind of uniform behind her. I don't know, I think it's
AKA looking basic, right?
Oh yeah, I'm with you on this one. I think it's pretty basic to all match, but you know what, we disagree. Finally, how about those age-old traditions? Garter belt, throwing bouquets, or the bride and groom not seeing each other before the ceremony? You can like rate different ones. I don't for all of them though.
Yeah.
If there was one important thing, if not the most important thing, you know, planning for the wedding, it was that I did not want him to see me. You know?
Really? Okay, this is interesting. We've been debating this around the office. So why was that a thing for you?
Is it a luck thing, like superstition?
No, I don't. You know what? It's just that feeling of, oh my gosh, I haven't seen him all day. I'm freaking out because the next time I see him, he's gonna be my husband.
Okay.
And it's something about that moment when you're walking down that aisle and you're looking at him and you're just like, wow. Literally, he saw me when I came down the aisle and he was like teary-eyed. I love that. I was like, if you don't cry, I'm not saying I do.
You put the pressure on.
He had teary eyes, so it counts.
Very cute. We can put these down. And while we're on the subject of wedding trends, I actually recently went to one of the hottest bridal salons here in LA to find out what gowns are on trend for brides this season. There are so many wedding dress options out there. So I'm here at JLM Couture's flagship store to show you some of the biggest trends in bridal this year. So the first trend is the crop top. No surprise, because this has been slowly trickling down from ready to wear into bridal. We even saw it on the bridal runways at Reem Acra and Thea. This is definitely for the more non-traditional, more fashion-forward bride. The one we have Jana in is by Haley Page, which is exclusive to this boutique. It's got that beautiful embellished top, which just feels very Art Deco. Then the skirt is a cinched-in waist, which really shows off her shape and highlights her small waist. And then the skirt is plain, which is nice. If you turn around, you can actually see this beautiful scoop detailing too, which I think is just divine all around. This dress feels very artsy, bohemian, perfect for that destination, maybe beach wedding, maybe not for a church, but everything else probably would fit. This next dress by Elvina Valenta hits several different trends. The first is sheer cutouts. In my opinion, this is kind of like the more conservative way of wearing the crop top. I love it. Kim Kardashian did it for her wedding day, which means you can do it too. look for cutouts that have a mesh overlay with embellishments like this one, or something that has maybe a lace. This is a great way to look sexy on your wedding day while still looking classy because your family is gonna be there. The next trend is the super thin strap. I love this because a lot of brides reach for the strapless silhouette on their wedding day, but let's be real. A lot of times you're pulling your dress up all night or you're worried that something's gonna fall out. You kind of get the same effect with that barely there strap. And then the last trend that this dress has is that beautiful open back. When you walk down the aisle, they only see you from the front for like 3 seconds, and then it's all about the back. So why not go for a showstopper? I love all the embellishments and how low and sexy this one is. So this trend will probably never, ever, ever go out of style. It is the long sleeve wedding gown. It was seen on the runways at Alberta Ferretti in Temperley, London, but more publicly at the royal weddings of Kate Middleton and Princess Sophia. I love the arm lengthening effect that the lace long sleeve has on the body. It really just is flattering on so many different body types. Another thing that I love about this dress is that it's very covered up from the front, but when she turns around, it's got a deep plunging back and that beautiful kind of scallop detailing. This look is perfect for the woman that wants that vintage feel on her wedding day. So those are just a few of the hottest trends walking down the aisle. Which one is your favorite?
Oh, can we just watch it again? So magical. Where was that store when I was shopping for my wedding dress? So many cute options. I like the last one.
Me too. That's my favorite.
So elegant. You'll feel like a royal princess in it.
Totally. It's beautiful. And it is timeless.
We were actually talking about that on set. It's like a lot of our moms and grandmothers have photos of them in the long sleeve wedding dress. So clearly it's something that is very timeless. How about something like the crop top? Do we like the crop top for the wedding dress? Do you think it'll go out?
Well, I had a low back and like sheer lace paneling, like that, similar to that dress. And you know, there is something to be said when you're like 65 and you're like, honey, remember how hot I was?
My problem with the dress for myself, I don't have time to shave my stomach before my wedding. If I have to wear a crop top, let's face it, I gotta make sure there's no hairiness. I'm Middle Eastern. I'm Middle Eastern.
Oh my God, that's amazing. I mean, I think we could just leave it on that now. On that. So there have been a lot of high-profile weddings, obviously, over the years. So I put together the chicest celebrity gowns ever. Take a look. Consider the aisle their runway. These celebrity brides brought the fashion on their wedding day. Here's our list of the most styling brides. Kim Kardashian married Kanye West in a breathtaking custom Givenchy gown against a full-on flower wall. Kate Moss proved she was the ultimate bohemian bride when she wore a custom John Galliano slip dress. Of course, Amal Clooney went traditional and chic in Oscar de la Renta, and she's not the only one. Gabrielle Union, Lauren Conrad, and Chrissy Teigen all went the more traditional bridal route, as did Nicole Richie, who went ball gown glam in Marchesa. And Kate Middleton had her princess perfect moment in a design by Sarah Burton for Alexander McQueen. Angelina Jolie stunned in a custom Atelier Versace dress, complete with a quirky veil featuring hand-drawn doodles from her children. And that's just the start of the less traditional celebrity brides. Jessica Biel married Justin Timberlake in a pink Giambattista Valli gown. Pink is actually a quite popular color. It was also worn by Portia de Rossi and Galliano, Reese Witherspoon, Kaylee Cuoco, and Gwen Stefani in a dip-dyed John Galliano for Christian Dior. Julianne Moore opted for lavender, and Sarah Jessica Parker chose black back in 1997. Solange Knowles wore a cape dress by Umberto Leon, and Olivia Palermo started a new trend by wearing a Carolina Herrera shorts dress combo. And of course, there was Ellen DeGeneres, who went for the chicest Zac Posen pantsuit ever, besides the OG Bianca Jagger, who wore a YSL lace smoking jacket to her wedding to Mick Jagger. Shenae, you went black on your wedding day. Why did you choose that color? Like, how did that kind of come about for you?
I was actually doing the opposite of trying to be non-traditional. I really wanted to just wear a white lace, you know, kind of vintage inspired.
You really wanted to, just didn't happen.
Yeah, I did. And I tried a few on and I was like, oh, I look pretty, but I don't look like myself at all. And on that day, you really do just want to be yourself.
I think it's all awesome. I'm actually just going to wear a suit. Just be honest.
One of everything.
Okay, so brides aren't the only ones who are tasked with finding the perfect dress. I mean, what the heck do you wear if you're going to like a black tie wedding, a barn wedding? Well, we've got you covered. Brides aren't the only ones with a major dress decision. What do you wear as a guest? Let's begin with black tie. Remember, a black tie wedding is always code for a dramatic floor-length gown. The key here is sleek and simple. You'll get much more mileage out of a basic gown you can accessorize again and again. But you don't always have to wear black. Navy, olive, and plum are great colors too. How about the destination beach wedding? You'll be spending money on a plane ticket and a hotel, so why not wear your favorite flirty dress that you already own? Reach for flowy, romantic resort wear and maybe even a print that echoes your exotic location. Okay, so you got invited to a barn wedding. Stumped? Don't be. Most outdoor weddings with rustic or garden settings have a similar dress code, elevated comfort in a soft color palette. Look for pretty floral dresses and wedges that will allow you to take a spin on the dance floor and try fun details, a little open back or even an off-the-shoulder neckline. The same goes for the casual spring or summer wedding. Now, how about that winter wedding? First, consider the season. Go for rich autumn hues like burgundy and forest green. You can also have fun with texture like a beautiful baroque or jacquard, or layer on some black tights and try a cocktail dress. Just remember, don't forget a fabulous coat. Do you have any extra tips when it comes to being a guest?
Comfort is key. You know, I've gone to weddings before where I've just tried to look my best, but there's times where I'm like, I can't even dance right now because I just feel like my dress is about to fall off or whatever.
And shoes are so important.
Yes.
Wedges is a great tip
for that. Like, why?
Go with wedges, especially for summer weddings. Like, you can't go wrong with a wedge.
So you found the right dress. Now let's talk about the etiquette for being a good wedding guest. It sounds simple, but I think we can all remember an obnoxious guest or two throughout the years. Shenae, let's start with you. Any tips for being a good guest at a wedding?
My number one tip is to not be selfish with the bride and groom's time. At our wedding, we had more people come for the reception and everyone wanted to congratulate us and take a picture and all of that, which is lovely and nice, but like hours had gone by and we only had a couple more to dance and party and celebrate and eat.
And have one glass of wine.
Exactly.
How about you, Sazan?
I think with pictures, you know, social media, I mean, I think before the bride and groom see each other, if you do decide to do the traditional walk down, I think it's important that people just wait to post those pictures, even if it's on Snapchat, because you never know who's snapping. His first look might be of me with like my eyelashes like this on social media. So I'm like, just wait until like, you know, after we say I do.
That's a good one. For me, I think it's a no-brainer, but like do not wear white unless you're asked to wear white. So just avoid the color at all costs. Okay, to finish off the show, you know that saying, something old, something new, something borrowed. We spy blue. Okay, not exactly how it goes, but you get the idea. Let's face it, going blue is not always easy if you're into getting all those points on your wedding day. So today we've spied fresh ways to wear blue on your wedding day. Let's face it, going blue isn't always easy. So today we spy fresh ways to wear blue on your wedding day. Why not weave in a few blue flowers into the bouquet? Or even go with a blue floral theme? More of a boho bride? Try a blue floral crown. Other unexpected ideas? Create a custom dress label with blue stitching like this bride did for Style Me Pretty. Go a little bolder with a blue sash to define your waist. If you want a little extra drama, choose a dark navy and let the ends hang long. Or really go for it with a pale blue gown, a little less expected than pink or lavender. Want a more subtle way to add a dash of blue? One idea is to wear a small blue brooch, added points if it's vintage. You can also go the more traditional route with a romantic blue trimmed garter belt. Or if you want a fashion-forward look, wear blue shoes like Clivia Palermo. Did you guys wear blue on your wedding day? Was that like something that you tried to hit all those? Yeah, I knew you were gonna say yes.
Definitely yes, definitely no.
There was no blue on Shenae.
I had a little bit of blue in my garter.
Cute.
And that was it, because I honestly almost forgot about it. I was like, wait, I gotta find something blue. So yeah.
That's really cute. Would you redo your blue?
You know what? I'm wearing blue eyeshadow today, and it's kind of subtle, and it could be really cute for a summer wedding. Is just if your dress is simple, do a little pop of blue in the eyes. Why not?
I love all the innovative ways of wearing blue, though, and it's my favorite color. So if I were gonna have a wedding, I'd probably just make it a blue theme.
There you go.
Like a navy
So
theme.
you are
I thought you weren't into theme wedding.
Well, isn't that just a color? It's a vibe.
Okay.
It's a vibe.
There you go. It's a vibe.
It's a vibe. Well, that's a wrap on our We Spy Style wedding special. Thank you, ladies, for being here today. Our two lovely brides. Are you guys getting married out there? Are you heading to a wedding soon? Do you just love love? Are you dreaming about your wedding right now? Start the conversation below. Let us know the wedding dress trends you like, what you want your dress to look like, and all the other good stuff in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe. Bye.